featuring one of the recipes from the December's Taste Buds. So I wanted to pop on here and just show you real quick what I'm doing, some of what I'm doing. I won't show you everything. Obviously, if you want to get the full recipes when I share these, you got to get your own TasteBuds subscriptions. And we'll talk some more about that. So anyway, let's see. Oh, look, I could share it with another group right now, but I'm not going to. All right. I better make sure that I'm actually where I want to be. I think I am. I have no idea. Well, here we go. Regardless if I'm not live where I think I need to be, we're going anyway. So, recipe actually calls for a flank steak. I don't have a flank steak. I'm just using what I have. Meat is meat in my book. That's what we do. And then I am, boy, I'm a little, my phone had gone out on, closed down on me and had to re-get it. Anyway, whatever, I'm here. So we're gonna take this steak. One thing I like about the Taste Buds is that you can actually pick however you wanna do that. Maybe you want to do something different. Whereas if, like for example, if you wanted to use mushrooms for this, you could use actually, the portobello mushrooms and use that instead of the steak. If you wanted to go more of a vegan, vegetarian route with that. I'm all about the meat, so I'm doing the meat. Anyway, that's what I like about that. You could order all kinds of other, like you could do HelloFresh, or I'm thinking of different ones that actually send you the whole, you get the groceries all included, right? We don't get as much control over that as you do if you want to change things up in a recipe. And when we have special needs regarding to foods that we can eat or can't eat, you need to be able to have more flexibility to do that. And Enrichables, rather Taste Buds, does that for you. It's using the Dijon Mustard Rub. So this is what it came in this packet, and the Taste Buds. Take the meat first. I've got preheating a skillet right here. You want to make sure that you're using an oven-safe skillet. So I've got one of our stainless non-stick skillets. Already have some oil in there, and I'm actually using avocado oil in that. Got that preheated. The oven is also preheated at 425. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get our steak ready to pop right into the pan. So let me get that going. And then no salt, no pepper. Woohoo, just right into the pan. We're going to do about 3 minutes each side, so let's set the timer for that. And then we'll flip that when the timer goes off. In the meantime, we need to get some other things ready to go. So in this bowl here, we have some Greek yogurt, a little bit of horseradish, and I emphasize a little bit of horseradish, and then also some of the Dijon Mustard Rub. We're going to mix that up. This is actually, what's this, a 2-cup size prep bowl. Pretty handy, these prep bowls with Pampered Chef. Use the perfect size scraper with this is going to be this size, which is the mini mix-and scraper right there. Getting that all mixed up. So now our spread is ready to go. In the meantime, we need to get an onion ready to go. So a couple of things with the onions. A little trick, if you hate messing with the peeling, is you take a peeler. This is actually the redesigned citrus peeler. Comes in a set of 2 if you want to. You can use the gray one for onions and the lime green one for oranges if you want to, whatever you want to do. We're going to score the onion much like you would score an orange. Okay, so there's 2 score marks in that. Let's get the other 2 score marks done. And then that makes it a whole lot easier to grab that peeling out. Isn't that a pretty handy tip that somebody thought of? I think it's fantastic. You can use your fingernails, and you could actually use the end of that. See that rounded curve on the end there? You could use that to help peel that up. Sometimes I actually like to go ahead and cut the ends off. And for whatever reason, I chose to not do that this time. That's okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Yes. All right. That works for me. Not as pretty as I normally get, but that'll work for me. Go ahead and grab that knife from our knife block set, which by the way is not available right now. I'm not sure exactly when that'll be back in stock, but don't worry, we'll have it back. This is actually the 5-inch Santoku knife. Look at that lovely wood handle. I love these knives. We're going to thinly slice this. So what do I use to thinly slice it? A simple slicer, of course, right? Okay, I have about 40 seconds left. Put that on there. We have a flat side, so I can set that onion right in there. Put the prongs into the onion. I'm gonna set this on a slice level of 2, which is about, well, I think about 1/8 of an inch, somewhere in there. Anyway, it's not very thick. You can see what I'm talking about here. I could go thinner, but I think that's a pretty good slice right there for what I want, because they're gonna cook for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up. Just like that, that is now ready to go. That's how easy that was. That's why I like the simple slicer. Okay, quick, easy. I mean, if I'm gonna have to cook, there's our sign. It is time to flip the meat over. So grab the tongs out, keep them handy in a tool turnabout. Grab those out, we're gonna turn that over. I'm actually gonna turn this heat up a little bit, just a little bit, not much. Because I had it down actually almost too low for actually cooking this. So another 3 minutes on that. Then we're going to season that. We're going to season that with another little bit of, let's see, no, that's going to go in later. We're going to add the onion and some salt into the pan, and that's going to then cook for about 4 minutes. And then the secret is to let it finish cooking in the oven. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. How cool is that? That's the things I like. You know, one of the things I like about working with Pampered Chef is I learn all these fun tricks that I would never have learned otherwise. I don't care if they're in the fancy cookbooks. It's not anything I would have learned. So, ta-da! Pampered Chef makes me look much better when it comes to cooking, kind of, sort of. I love it. That's going to finish cooking up there in a couple of minutes. I wanted to show you this tool real quick, and then I'm actually going to sign off of here as I finish making our supper for tonight. But see how easy this is? When you have the right tools, makes a big difference. And I seriously do recommend, get the TasteBuds. Sign up for a subscription. You can do 1 month at a time, or you could do 3 months prepaid, and then it'll renew at the end of the 3 months, or you could do 6 months prepaid, and guess what? It renews at the end of the 6 months, if you so wish. Totally up to you. There's been a lot of really good recipes that have happened over time. I will even share with you ideas of what you could use, ways you could use your leftover seasonings if you're totally stuck. Like, I have no idea what to do with the leftover seasonings. Not a problem. I have ideas for you. Okay? All right. So, how about that? Cooking with the Pampered Chef makes it so much easier. Happy cooking to you all, and have a fabulous day.